You obviously are the founder of Microbalance, and as a huge fan myself of your products, I wonder what led you to creating Microbalance Health, and how do you use it in your practice?
Well, it was born out of necessity because a lot of these patients were chemically sensitive, and a lot of the things they put in the environment they would react to or make VOCs, and they still couldn't be in it. So we had to get something natural that would work and would also be safe because somebody's going to drink it, you know. So it's just a question of when. And so we had to get something that didn't matter if you drank it or not; it wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, specifically, the EC3 laundry additive is one of my favorite things that you've made, because prior to that, everyone pretty much was using borax, right? Just straight up. And that was the only alternative that people had. And of course, just straight borax, some people dealing with chemical sensitivity might have a sensitivity to that. So when your product came out that has no sensitivities, right? As you mentioned, it's extremely rare somebody would be sensitive to your product specifically. And for something that's as effective as your product is, I mean, there's a whole game changer. And I don't know if you realize that, but it certainly was, and I know a lot of people love that stuff, including myself.
Well, it does work. And the neat thing about the laundry, many of the washing machines are contaminated with fungus for one reason or another. So we recommend they get the Speed Queen TC5. It's an old school top loader, and that just doesn't get fungus in it like the rest of them. So you can use our laundry additive in a washing machine, but if you've got a front loader, you look online, the major ones are LGs, and there are other models that they save the water behind the drum where you can't see it, and then the rubber grommet. So you get huge fungal colonies in there, and patients would have their house fixed, but they'd still be sick, and it was the washers because they were sleeping in it, in their linens, and they were wearing it. So they never got
Right.
rid of it. And so that washing machine is really important. It has to be pristine for you to get better. So that's why we invented all this stuff because what was out there just wasn't working.